After the New York Post published a story last week showing how Harvard University tried to cover up credible allegations of plagiarism into their president, Claudine Gay, and sent a bulldog law firm with threats of defamation against New York Post reporter, House Republicans have announced that they are looking into the matter. House Education and Workforce Committee Chairwoman Virginia Foxx wrote a letter Wednesday to the senior fellow of the Harvard Corporation, Penny Pritzker, demanding internal documents and records related to the scandal. Foxx's letter questions whether the university's governing body is holding Gay to the same standards as her students, after her work was flagged for dozens of instances of plagiarism in academic articles published between 1993 and 2017. The Post first contacted Harvard about the seemingly improper citations nearly 2 months ago, but was immediately threatened with a defamation suit if any of the allegations went to press. I reached out to several Republicans on the Education and Workforce Committee about the probe, and the GOP conference chairwoman, Elise Stefanik, who also serves on the committee, told me that they will use every tool at their disposal, including subpoena power, to hold Harvard's president accountable. Harvard University's pathetic record of stifling free speech has expanded beyond campus, she told me, threatening the New York Post following their investigation and coverage of Claudine Gay's history of serial plagiarism. She said this attempt at bullying and subsequent censorship is entirely unacceptable. She hopes that the investigation will probe the hypocrisy that has poisoned Ivy League towers such as Harvard in recent years, and it will be a reckoning for other universities. The committee's letter also notes that Harvard's federal funding is conditioned on its compliance with standards of academic integrity, which are overseen by an accrediting body in the New England area. And Foxx asked the university to provide assurance that those standards are being upheld by handing over many of the internal documents. I also heard from Representative Jim Banks, who serves on the House Education and Workforce Committee, who told me that Harvard has been terrified of losing donations and taxpayer funding since it was exposed for harboring those sentiments of anti-Semitism. Claudine Gay claimed to support free speech, he said, and truthful inquiry in her congressional testimony. But now the university is threatening journalists and lying to protect its reputation and over $50 billion in its endowment. It's shameful, he said.